just that.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Hey, middle.
To throw is Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now Lamar changing the look. They're going option play on 3rd down. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. A solid chunk of 11 yards there on the keeper. But 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
And this one is right down Broadway. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it down from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Now Lawrence on 1st down. A throw out wide going to be incomplete. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass. Currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Finding Taysom Hill complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, New Orleans.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. And that is incomplete here.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
11. Go.
But to throw again is Lawrence. He's going to look deep for Watkins. This is caught inside the 15. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 53 yards.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there, doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there, going to set him up with 1st and goal from very short range.
McCaffrey. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Again, McCaffrey. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Quez Watkins. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off on a safety, Jaquiski Tartt. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. He's going to air one out. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Anthony Schwartz, 31 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. After one, a 14-3 ball game. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Here's Lawrence. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Bucs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And he fires one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Go ahead.
Addison will go in motion left.
Yo.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't he? You've got to try and stay with it, and even when we do, we often can get it wrong because our eyes naturally go to him because he creates big plays. If you're a runner and you're playing with Lamar Jackson, aren't you happy? He creates so much concentration on him. It should open up things for you.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Walker trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Second and goal from the 1. Walker once more, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. An audible here to get a new look. 4th down, here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. On third down, Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And quickly they get to the line. Now Lawrence changing the play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Saints. Christian McCaffrey, his 25th touchdown. tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is up to 18 now. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. 51 yards on the punt there. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. Got an open man, it's Schwartz. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Mitch Wishnowski set to kick off.
Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
13 loop. 30 left.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Go, let's go.
Lawrence on 3rd down. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Lawrence. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Quez Watkins with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Saints are able to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Buccaneers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29.
Now Jackson.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nakobe Dean has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. The 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Straight ahead, Walker.
Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Brandon Ayuk.
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Bucs get a bit closer. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
Try to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
6 yards to go.
Now Lawrence now going to move them around.
Here we go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
35.
Red on red.
And the Saints first down.
11.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Little short pass here to Hill. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Now they'll audible to something else.
At the Buccaneers 35-yard line.
On second down, Lawrence. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Waste of time.
Making us look bad. 11. Go.
Lawrence going to throw again.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
11
At the Bucs 20-yard line.
30 left.
On play action, Lawrence.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill, a 20-yard touchdown.
And the Saints look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that will bump the lead up to 26.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
2nd and 6.
On second down, here's Jackson.
On target to his man, Likely.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Jackson now.
No hesitation, goes right back to Likely.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Jackson. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the Saints' 4-yard line.
And Jackson throwing once more to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Curtis Samuel from 4 yards out.
And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Down to the 42, second down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
11, Agate. Silver.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The Saints on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Going deep here for Watkins. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Quez Watkins, 42 yards. And the Saints are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. This one goes underneath to Walker. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
And going deep for Hill. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. That one looks like he'll throw here. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
13, Lou. All right, here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Elliott on for the extra point.
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
49, Buccaneers 17.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
Yeah, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Play action. It's Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Elliott now to have the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Buccaneers 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone.
Escapes the defender. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And now here is another interception.
Inside the 20. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.